What's going on, Donnie Gang? We lose again. I'm sorry. It's not supposed to be funny, but I just thought of that before I started the video. I didn't even want to. This it's not funny that we're losing, but like, hey, we got to see the brighter side sometimes in life, you know. We're 5-6. Knox had a good opening performance, or at least the first quarter, but he didn't really seem to carry on afterward. Uh, Julius Randle had 11 today. Bro, just look at the difference. Because I don't know if you remember, when we win games, how our plus minuses look. Damn, our plus minuses look terrible tonight. And I got to start. Oh my God, I got to start. I got to start with RJ Barrett. Actually, no, not yet. We'll start with Randle today. He just couldn't get it going. I started the stream late. I went to the gym. I came back. I figured, let me start streaming second quarter. It was a pretty so-so game for him. I saw from the second half on. I mean, it was a so-so game. I think these guys are burning out a little bit, man. It's 3 straight we lost. You got to be honest. It is what it is now. I think some of these guys can benefit from some time on the bench, maybe. Just rotate the damn squad, Thibbs. You have no choice. Like, now, that's 3 consecutive losses, and you got Brooklyn coming next. It's tough right now. Like, I was trying to think in my head, what can Thibbs say to motivate these guys at this point? Because Randle needs help. Randle needs help. It can't be a every night game for Randle. It can't. It's impossible. He was 7 for 8 tonight, 2 for 9 from the field, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. So game. You know what he does usually, but it's clear now. Well, it's been clear for a couple of games. He needs help, and we don't have it for him. That's the problem. Everybody else, it wasn't really like Mitchell Robinson, 12 and 11 today. All right, Austin Rivers played 38 minutes today. A lot of minutes today. Just couldn't really get it going. And it basically leads me to the guy that I got to talk about today. You know it's coming. But we're looking at Alfred Payton right now. 15, which, by the way, before I get to RJ, people really don't like Alfred Payton. And I truthfully believe that Alfred Payton is one of the more consistent players that we have. You might not like him like that, but it's the truth. There's a reason why Thibodeau keeps playing him, because he's consistently getting something from him. Yeah, we're minus 24, but we're all minus as far as plus minuses go. And it's the difference why Knox can't start and Payton does play. Yes, the difference is Payton gives you something more than Knox doesn't consistently give you. Even though he had 19 today, he started good in the first quarter, like we said. But consistency is something this team doesn't have. And Mr. Inconsistent, RJ Barrett. So I wrote some points today for RJ Barrett. Because that's how much it was bothering me that I actually, me, I usually don't write stuff down. I just talk about it. But I needed to write this down. So the first point for RJ. RJ needs to play to his strengths. Because it's so simple what RJ Barrett needs to do, but he tends to play to his weaknesses, not his strengths. His strengths are not shooting the ball. His strengths are just not getting those mid-rangers to fall, because they're not falling for him. They're not falling for him. It's so bad now that RJ Barrett is getting open shots. People are not guarding him. They're not fearing him. And he's still missing them. So what do? You get inside. Easy. Get inside. Get inside. It's almost like RJ Barrett is fighting with himself between, I know what will make me more efficient, but I also know what I want to be better at and want to be recognized for. So constantly he's fighting with himself. I should take the 3, or should I go inside? I'm open for the 3. Let me take it. I missed again. Let me take it again. There has to be a point where you stop, man. I think he's like, he was 5 for 18 today from the field. I think he's like 2 for 21. Legit. I don't even think in the last couple of games he hit 5 3-pointers. Seriously, I don't think he's hit 5 3. You can look it up if you want. I don't think he's hit 5. in the last couple of games. So what can you say for RJ Barrett? You know, you are so inconsistent at this point that it's scary. It's really scary. It's really scary that you watch RJ Barrett out there. And that overall, I was listening to Wally Zerbiak speak about this, and he was right. He was talking about how RJ Barrett is basically he takes the second most shots on the team, but his percentage is so low that it hurts everybody else now. It hurts everybody else because think about it. If Barrett basically misses almost every shot he takes at this point. It's a rebound that we don't get. It's a fast break opportunities that they get. You got a guy like LaMelo who loves that stuff, and other teams too. And this is happening over and over and over. Consistently because you take almost just about as many shots as Randle does. While being less efficient than him. Far less efficient. You know, it's something that Thibbs has to talk to Barrett about this. Because it's not going in the right direction. It's getting worse. It's getting worse and worse. I think the one game he had 25, and ever since then we never saw it again. And then he went down. I think he had 15 and 17, and then he just went to 12, and now it's back to 11. Like we said last game, you don't know what you're gonna get from RJ. But other than that, I think I had 2 more points. Yeah, well, we already said stop shooting threes, and well, overall, I just think this team is burnt out. I think they're. Mentally, it's draining to play these games. We played a back-to-back, you know. We played a tough game against the Nuggets. Then we played a hard game against the Hornets, which I thought we could have really played better in. The overall score doesn't reflect the whole game, but it is what it is. You know, we burns out a little bit. You got guys like Dennis Smith Jr., Harper, and Theo Pinson that didn't play. You know, I don't think it matters. We could be burnt out, but I don't think it really matters. We have injuries too, remember? We need Burks back. You know, we don't have Obi. In fact, Obi Toppin, I have no idea what is wrong at this point with Obi Toppin. They say it's his calf, but you don't hear nothing about it. It's strange to me. And I follow the Knicks on everything. You won't hear a word about Obi. But it is what it is as far as that goes. We can quickly talk about Kevin Knox. If Kevin Knox wants to stay on this team, he'll have to play like this more often. And I'm talking about in the next coming of games because if you go back down, there's no reason for Knox to stay on this team. And I was talking in the live stream today, and I said that this team is still going to get better no matter who plays. Like Randle, to me, is he's not a lock, but there's a very good chance that he stays because I think we see what we can build with him there. Listen, RJ Barrett's spot is not as secure as people think it is. He's going downhill, RJ Barrett is. RJ Barrett is going downhill. He's going downhill. He's going to a place where he does not want to be. You know, nobody is untradeable. I'm telling you that. And yes, he might be young, but your inconsistency is so bad at this point, you might force the Knicks' hand. I'll tell you, because at this point, it's a league where you got to make your shots, and we're getting open shots, and we're just not making them. People are playing zone against us. That's how disrespectful they have become towards us. They're playing zone because they know we can't really score from the outside, you know? If you can't hit your shots, you're not going to win. We're getting good looks. We're getting very good looks, but we don't hit them. You get a couple of scores on the outside, it will change this whole team. Then we're not that far away from being a very decent team already. People know. Trust me, Thibodeau is one to make changes if he has to. He's very stubborn with his 8-man rotation he got going. And there's a side of me that understands the 8-man rotation because after Knox and Quickly, who do you really want to see off the bench that's not hurt? Who do you really have? You don't really have anybody that you really want to bring off the bench. So yeah, that's how that go. But yeah. Another tough one. It's going to get harder again against the Nets. The Nets definitely don't want to lose against us, but we don't know what happens. Maybe we can benefit from a little bit of a day off. You know, we got a couple of days till the next game. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy these videos. Let your boy Don know what you thought in this video. Let your boy Don know what you thought about the game, man. Knicks are in trouble, or are we just kind of burnt out? Can we get some help for Randle? Inconsistency from Barrett? What can we do to fix Barrett's inconsistency? Get to the hoop, right? Let me know if you agree or not. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy these videos. This your boy Don. Donnie Gang, I always appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for coming to the live stream again, and I'll see y'all next time, man. I gotta do it again now. Peace, I'm out.